Hey everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Let me just pull up comments on Facebook because I cannot see nothing. I'm sorry about the lighting if it's not the best. It's actually not horrible. My kids are running around, just so you know, but it's life. This is life. Okay, you guys, I'm struggling. I'm on the struggle place. I'm in the struggle place. I am trying to get the website for April updated. I have to add all the stories of home stuff. And then I also need to add the Project Life pages for April. And then I need to add May's stuff. That's where I'm at. For April. Okay, so I know some of you guys know that my photo situation is a mess right now because of my devices not working and not talking to each other and not doing all of that. I found an app that's really amazing that I think I'm really loving it. I haven't shared because I just wanted to make sure it worked the way I thought it was going to and that I felt like it should, and I think it is. The problem is the Project Life app does not, like when you're in the Project Life app and you're trying to access photos, you can only access them from Dropbox or your device. So I think, like when I first was trying to do it, I was like, okay, I think this is a problem. The Project Life app there is a huge update coming this month. And so I want to wait and see what that update is going to be like. And then I'm going to attempt to do another class with you guys. We never did the class because of everything that happened with my devices and all of that. So I want to see what the update's going to be like. And then I want to attempt to do the class with you guys using the travel photos that I have from last April when we went to San Francisco. And then I want to show you guys the travel album that I'm doing. So that's kind of the stuff that I'm thinking about. I don't know when the app update is happening. I just know that it's happening this month. So that's kind of the situation with that. Once the app update comes out, I see if that's going to change how I can access my photos. Then I'm going to talk about the organization of digital photos and fixing the issue that I'm having. My kids are fighting so bad, you guys. Yeah, here they all come. I'm so sorry. Kayla, can you please explain to me why Violet's screaming and crying?
She's crying because Violet and Andrew are fighting, so I decided to come in.
Okay, so what I need you to do, because I'm on a live right now, I need you to go deal with the situation outside and try to help it until I get done here.
Okay.
Okay? Please ask Violet to stop screaming and crying. I'm sorry, you guys. It's just my life. Like, I don't even know why I keep apologizing for it. Like, it's just my situation. Like, my kids are always here. Okay. So, I will talk more about the app. Hold on. Hold on, you guys. Viley, I need you to stop screaming and yelling and crying because I'm on a live. Andrew, go right around the block and get away from your sisters. Got it? Stay away from Violet until I'm done. Okay. So I will talk about the app more. I'm hoping. I just want to make sure that it works the way I want it to before I tell you guys about it and then you download the app or you start using it and then you're like, this isn't at all what you said or what the situation was. So that's kind of the things that are happening. So Week in the Life starts, Allie Edwards is starting it tomorrow. I'm not ready to start it tomorrow, so I am going to start it on Monday. A couple of you have said that you're going to do that, and I think that's a fantastic idea. So I'm going to start on Monday as well. And so I was like, okay, I really need to get my act together and figure out what I'm using. I have not purchased any like kit. I don't usually purchase a week in the life kit because I usually don't like it. So last year was the first year that I did week in the life in a 9x12. And I did that because I was really wanting to use the 9x12 and I wanted to find a way to be able to use it. And this is the way I decided to use it for the project. I decided to use it was week in the life. And I sort of did this kind of layout where it was like this design and then there was stuff sandwiched in the middle for each day. So it was like, this was the end of the day, this was the beginning of the day, and then this was kind of like the middle of the day. And I really like 9x12. I really like the way this turned out. I used the Click core kit and this like black and red and blue and black kind of theme for it. So again, like here's the layout and then here's some stuff sandwiched in the middle. This is the end of the day. This is the beginning of the day kind of thing. Like that's, and yellow and black. So that's basically like the layout that I did. And this is sort of the layout that I'm going to follow this year. But because this is such a crazy time, like literally I'm like, what am I going to take photos of? Like it's the same every single day, like every hour of every day of every minute, it's the same. But I'm like, maybe I don't do as much. So I'm feeling like I might not do as many photos. And even if I just do like one layout a day, I think that might work. And I'm thinking about doing some bigger photos. I loved this last year. I loved how I did this. Like the Thursday window, like the day of the week window sheet, and then the chipboard letters. Oh, I loved it. I do love this project, you guys. I love it. Oh, I just love it. Okay, so you can see here, that was Saturday, kind of same thing. Sunday. Oh, week in the life. Oh, yeah, it did fall on Mother's Day. It was at like Mother's Day was the end of the week of the life, and this year it's the beginning. So that is, I still have plenty of room in here. I feel like another week in the life will be fine. I think it will work out really fine. So I'm going to do it in the 9x12, and then this is what I'm doing. So instead of using a core kit, which is usually easier, I'm using this designer paper that I picked up at Tuesday morning. You guys, I had a pack of paper, like I had a paper pack that I was like, oh, this would be really good for week in the life. And I think I showed it. And now I can't find it. And I don't, like, I wouldn't have thrown away an entire, like, pack of paper. But it's literally, like, it was more floral. And I was like, oh, that would be good for week in the life. And I literally cannot find it. And I'm like, I know I had this. So I originally was going to do week in the life in a 6x8 album. And I bought a 6x8 album and the spine is blue. And I'm like, well, that's not going to work. So that's why I decided to do 9x12. So I'm going to use this paper pack. It's My Story by I don't even know. I can't read that name. Don Mustard. I have no idea. Danny something or another. It's by My Mind's Eye, basically. I got this at Tuesday morning, which is a great place to get 12x12 paper. It has really great sheets in it. Like, I love this. But it definitely has this like pink and gold kind of theme. Like some light pinks, some gray, some raspberry, a little bit of like yellow. I'm gonna go through these designs really quick. See the yellow? And then it has black and white in it, of course. I think these will be great. I love this particular sheet. I think there's plenty of designs. I think probably like I won't even use all of this. You guys know how it goes. You get so much product and then you don't even use half of it. So that's the designer paper that I'm going to go with. So it has that pink and gold kind of theme to it. So what I've done is what I always do. I go to my stash. I've pulled out a bunch of gold stuff. So I have some gold foil. I have some gold glitter paper. I have some gold vellum strips like this. I wish I had more of this stuff, but it's literally just pieces that I had. And then I need to get some more gold foil because this is all the gold foil I have. I can't believe that I don't have more foil than that, but that's what I have. So I pulled that out, and then I'm pulling some cardstock out. So I have some light pink, some dark pink. I pulled out some basic black, some whisper white. I'll definitely pull more colors out. Those were just the basic ones that I felt like I knew right away which ones I could use. I might try to grab some, like maybe some yellow. Yeah, like maybe some yellow, maybe another shade of pink, maybe a gray. So that's like my base stuff. Then I started going through my embellishments. So I pulled out some word phrase stickers that are just like, these are actually have like Sunday, Monday, like days of the week. You said, got it, dude. You go, girl. She said, he said. I think I have 2 of those. Yeah, I have 2 of those. And then this is like everyday stuff. I think this was actually from the book, from the Read story kit, like a must read favorite on the shelf. But it has like some really great ones. The Beginning, Happily Live, Story, Explore New Worlds. So it definitely has some book ones, like this book changed my life kind of thing, but I can pull from that. And then this one, laugh, play, have fun, work hard. So this must have been from the play, like playing story kit. So I have that. Okay. And then I pulled this. This was in my stash. I won't use the silver, but I feel like these other colors will go. And then I have these, which are gold. And then what I did is I pulled out a bunch of gold stuff. I went through all of my embellishments. I had these little gold hearts. I have these little gold flag things. I have all of these items that are gold. They were from a certain kit. It's okay to say no. It was like, I don't know which kit it was, but like there are all these hearts. And some of them I will be able to use. Some of them are just gold with like white. And then these have like this mint color. So I thought I would use those. I was so excited to find these because I don't typically use gold, but I don't get rid of it for this reason. So I have all those. I have these that are in gold from another kit. And then I pulled out some random stuff, like this is a rubber embellishment. These are acrylic, the play button, the heart. This has bad times on it. And I thought, well, we're probably going to have some bad times next week, I'm sure, with this whole lockdown situation. I found these 1 through 7. So I thought it might be fun to document like day 1 of Week in the Life instead of doing it by date. So I'm not sure. I just pulled them out because they were gold. And then I found these 2 things that were gold. So I have that sitting here. I'm going to go to my computer, and I recently bought a digital kit that I'm going to go through and see. I think that I might be able to use some of it. The colors are not at all close to these colors, but I think some of it I might be able to use. And it's a digital scrapbooking kit all about staying home, like all the different things about staying home. So I'm going to go ahead and look through that now. I bought it like 2 weeks ago and I haven't even looked at it. So I'm going to go look through all those digital items. I will definitely use cameras and I will definitely like print out my journaling. So I wanted to show you guys kind of what I'm thinking. I pulled this stuff. This will be like my main stuff. And then I'll use my Cricut Joy to cut some stuff. I'll pull some stamp sets to be able to use, and I'll print some digital stuff. So on Monday, I will go live and show you the start of Week in the Life for me and the start of the album, how I'm going to do a divider, like a page to divide up from last year's Week in the Life to this year's, and kind of how I'm going to set this up for the week. I think that will be fine in my new space. I think I can do that and have it set up and ready to go. And then I won't work on it each day. I like to get all of my photos. But the first few days, I definitely am going to be in my album and kind of thinking about how I'm taking photos. And then I will also be able to gauge the first day how engaged I am in taking photos. And so that will give me a really good indication of how I'm going to lay my photos out in this album. So that's the update for Week in the Life. I'm not going to stay on here much longer because my kids are fighting and being crazy, so I need to go deal with that. But that is what I'm doing with Week in the Life. I will pop back in here and share with you guys, and I'll be sharing all next week. I'm hoping that Week in the Life is going to creatively give me a kick in the pants and help me to start engaging in some stuff creatively, because I'm just struggling. It's hard right now between school and work and managing the house. I just am not feeling creative at all. So hopefully this will help. And it already has helped. I'll tell you, going through and looking at this product and trying to come up with what I was going to do, it really made me want to scrapbook and memory keep. And so I think that's a good sign. So thanks, guys, for having patience with me and my kids melting down and all of that. And I will catch you again on Monday.